Money, money, money. Must be funny in a Russian world. Oh, didn't see you there. So today we're gonna be making hamburgers. I just love hamburgers. It reminds me of like when I was a child, and in my childhood we would have hamburgers. And
there is an old saying that youth will be served. And certainly one good way to win youthful approval is to have a hamburger barbecue. Juicy broiled hamburgers with just the right touch of charcoal flavor from the fire have become an American institution.
In my dream, I smell the barbecue.
So we're gonna be chopping this lettuce, and I just have a few little tips for you guys when we get to it. Okay, so what we do with the lettuce, you can look down at it now. You wanna cut right here and just go like this and cut out this little brown part. It just tastes better and you don't want it. And yucky, get it out of here. So I'm just going to, just kind of peel some leaves off. And these are big, I get it, but like with lettuce and hamburgers, you don't really need it to be like perfect. I know it's hard not to like be a perfectionist, but just drop everything on the floor and your life will just end up as great as mine. Think about like how big you want a burger to be, and then think about like how big you want your lettuce to be. And so now we're just gonna peel off a few more pieces of lettuce. See, look how big this lettuce is. Oh my word. That must be nice. Do you guys like some nice crisp lettuce? Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah!
Yeah, all right. So I just got a nice little stack of lettuce going on over here. We don't need a lot. That's lettuce. Let's prep our onions. So I have one kind of like already cut from the other day when I was being skinny and I had chicken salad. They're just kind of known for being little bitches when it comes to skin. Like, the skin just likes to stay on, and I don't understand why they don't just make it easier. Like, so basically you just take the onion and you just kind of get it in and just kind of saw it down. Another option for burger toppings is you can pickle these with just a little bit of vinegar and just a little bit of sugar. When it gets to, if you don't feel comfortable doing like this last little part, you don't need to. You can just kind of save it for whenever you want to use red onion for like a salad, or if you want to just kind of chop it up really fine, you can do it that way.
Onion right here.
So we're gonna get to tomatoes, and before I even get to cutting them, I need to let you guys in on a secret. There's two different kinds of tomatoes. Do you see how this one doesn't have a belly button, but this one does? So what I found is it's a lot easier to just use these ones, but with these ones, all you need to do is this one's just an outie. You just gotta take it, take out, you just gotta, do some surgery and wow. He just really doesn't want to come out today. And just take it out. Take out the belly button. Don't try that at home though, to your kids. Okay, or do, I don't care. I'm not your parent. Let's get some tomatoes chopped up. Okay, focus on the food. I don't know what, I mean, if you like me that much, and the first slice you can keep for yourself, or you can feed it to, I don't know if dogs can eat tomatoes. I don't want to condone that, yeah. You guys need to start taking care of yourself. Like, I'm not saying like hygiene or anything. I mean, obviously have good hygiene, but like, focus on you. Like, get a job, suck a dick. That's what I did. And I turned out fine. My mom's so proud of me. She's proud of me. All right. Well, okay, I'll let you guys in on a secret. If you want people to think that you're really not spiraling, you should cook a lot of food and take pictures of it so people think that you still have friends. So now we're getting to like the main star of the show. It's like if you go to a concert, like a Beyonce concert, and like they have 3 people come on before her, and then finally Beyonce comes on, and then finally you can go home. Like going home, that's where we are right now. Like we are excited. You might want to get a little in on this. What I'm gonna do with my garlic is I like to take the heel of the knife and kind of just press down until it snaps a little bit. And that kind of makes it a little bit easier to kind of just take off some of the peppery skin of the garlic, okay? This guy's a little rough, but you really just want to fucking get off all that skin because that skin's not good. So now we're seasoning the meat. The reason why I was cutting garlic and onion is we're gonna grate some garlic and onion into it. So you just kind of want to keep grating. And then we're gonna take an onion, use as much surface area as possible. Kind of work around with it because they're not gonna stay together the way you want them to, and you just kind of need to accept that. So now we're going to free-handedly season our burger. We're gonna reinforce the onion with some more onion powder. I like to add a little shake. I do like half of the garlic powder that I usually would with onion because we do have quite a bit of garlic. Spicing it up with like 2 little dashes of cayenne. And I know it doesn't look like a lot, but we're adding a generous amount of pepper. And I like to make sure it's on a fine setting for burgers because you don't want chunks of pepper in your burger. And I like to have a generous amount. Remember that hamburger requires a lot of seasoning because it's just very dense. And you just want to shake. And with the salt, you're going to be here for a minute. The only way to do this is you just gotta take off your ring like you've done 10 times before. Just dive right in. Professional chefs will say you're not supposed to overwork the meat so the burger ends up being a little more juicy, or I don't know anymore. But I think it's kind of quite contradictory because they want you to not overwork the meat, but how are you supposed to put all the seasonings in it and still manage to work in all the seasonings but not overwork the meat? Like, and that looks good enough. As long as you don't see any streaks of like spices stuck in there, then you're fine. All right, so now we're just gonna take a good piece of meat, and if you want to come in a little closer, I kind of roll it into a ball, and then I kind of just smush, and then kind of just pat around the edges, make sure it's nice and smooth. And these are pretty big, but just remember that there's a lot of grease in hamburgers, so they're going to kind of shrink in size. It's kind of like what they say. It's like these could be a 1/4 pounder, but like when you get it, it might not be a 1/4 pounder. Kind of like how some guys say that like it's about 8 and usually about 5. So make sure your pan is really hot. You want that sizzle as soon as you put it on. All right. And I kind of just pat it down. Okay. And I have it on a pretty high heat right now. And I'm just looking to get some nice color. And I'm just gonna wash my hands. You just wanna make sure you're flipping them when this side is nice and brown, like in those little brown spots. And make sure you're not using too much oil because, as I said, hamburgers are greasy and they're gonna kind of produce their own oil. I'm only smushing them down a little bit to make sure they cook evenly, but you don't want to smush them down too much because that kind of extracts a lot of the juices, and you don't want it to be dry, you want it to be juicy. All right, and another thing that I want to tell you guys, when you're cooking hamburgers inside, not on the grill, when you're cooking on the grill, you have like a really hot side and then you have a side that's warm. And what you can do inside to kind of achieve that is you can cook them on a skillet on high heat And then if they're still raw in the middle, just turn your oven to like maybe 350 or something. And then just put these on a little baking tray and just let them finish in there and while you get everything else ready. And another thing that I want to tell you guys is if you're never sure about what temperature to cook, like if you're never sure if they're done and you want to make 100% sure, ground beef you need to cook to 155. And as long as it's cooked to 155 in the middle, then you are A-okay to go. All right. And sometimes you can add a little personal flair to your dishes by reminding them who is hosting their party. Just a little K for Karen. What a turnout, and she didn't even invite anyone. I've been divorced for almost 2 weeks now. And I just want to say that I'm having a good time. I'm not looking for anyone right now. Let me just get a closer look at you now. I wasn't expecting company. Let's get you a burger. I'm just gonna cut right on the counter because I just don't want to turn my back on you because I just am afraid you're gonna run away. Can I just touch your meat too?
Yes, please.
That's a good thing? Yeah. That's good. Okay, there's no such thing as a bad touch. Don't you hate when you get like tomato like pre-cum on your fucking burger?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I hate when that happens. So that's why I shake it up first. Okay, and I was gonna twist your buns, but I'm not that high maintenance. Just showing how you like your pickles. Oh yeah, oh yeah, get it on the burger. Your accuracy is not good, but seal the deal. Eat it. Eat the burger. Eat it. Show him eating it. Yeah, he's looking at me. He likes it. He likes that fucking burger. Oh my God. He really knows how to eat out. Just make it final. Just make it happen. Oh my God, he did it. Are you gonna say, are you gonna, Am I hurt that he left me after a few days? Of course, but you know, you just gotta keep him in. People showed up to Karen's party for one story.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
What a turnout, and she didn't even invite anyone.
Yeah, it's pretty surprising.
What's your name? Kevin? Kevin, it's Kevin.
Yes.
Do you like what you see? Do you like what you see over here? Even though I wasn't expecting company, you can still find the man of your dreams if you just wish upon a star.
The wine.
Go for the wine? Oh my God. You want some wine too? Oh my word. You're gonna need some dealing with me.
Oh, I brought my own.
Done.